So, Asia-Pacific trade ministers have agreed to explore options for continuing with the Trans-Pacific Partnership, despite President Trump's decision to ditch the trade deal. With more on this and other news from around the world, we turn, as we always do, to our Ro Aram. So, Aram, President Trump hinted earlier this year that he would block the passage of the TPP as part of his efforts to protect American jobs. But this hasn't stopped the remaining 11 countries from trying to push ahead with the deal.
That's right, Mark. Sunday's decision made on the sidelines of a meeting of Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation countries in Vietnam has kept the TPP alive, though hopes for an immediate implementation are still in doubt. The trade pact, as it stands now, needs the participation of the US before it can go into effect. But since Mr. Trump decided to pull out in January, saying he prefers bilateral FTAs, the remaining 11 Pacific Rim countries will now have to revise the rules for any deal to go ahead. And even if it does, the deal that would have covered about 40% of the world economy with America's participation is set to be significantly smaller. The deal was led by Japan, Australia and New Zealand, and the 11 remaining nations make up about 13.5% of the global economy. Although the trade ministers left the door open for the US to rejoin the TPP, America's trade representative Robert Lighthizer said Washington will not change its mind. The deal is aimed at locking in free trade, boosting labor rights and environmental protections, as well as to counterbalance China's growing influence in the region. The trade ministers will meet again in Hanoi in November for an APEC summit, which will also include the leaders of the US and China.